Welcome back, Rich Minds. It's your boy Reno coming back to you with another video. And today's topic is gonna be you are reinvented and new and improved. Yes, sir. Let me say it louder for my chosen ones in the back. Listen, family, you are reinvented and new and improved, okay? Understand something, y'all. When you are reinvented and new and improved, that means you are fresh from the manufacturer. Yes, sir, you are fresh from the manufacturer, okay? And in our case, chosen ones, the manufacturer is God, okay? See, he has delivered you. He has repackaged you, reformed you, okay? Redeveloped you. Understand something. He reinvented you. And now you are new and improved. And so with that being said, y'all, we're going to go ahead and get directly into this video. But before we do so, y'all make sure y'all leave a thumbs up on this video, as well as subscribe to the channel. Yes, sir. And not only that, y'all be sure to ring my bell so you can be notified after every single video. So number one, you are unrecognizable. Yes, sir. Let me say it once again, y'all. Louder for my chosen ones in the back. Listen, family, you are unrecognizable, okay? And so what that simply means is, y'all, they don't know who you are anymore. They don't, understand what you stand for anymore, right? They don't know who you are. Here's the thing, y'all. At the time they knew who you were, y'all, you wasn't fully developed. You wasn't fully repackaged. You wasn't fully formed, okay? God was still working on you, all right? Somebody drop in the comments and say God was working. Yes, sir. Make sure you drop in the comments, family, and say God was working, all right? And see, he's constantly working on us every day. I don't care where you think you are. I don't care who you think you are. You're going to always have work done on you. But the point is, y'all, is that, as he's working on you, some people won't be able to notice who you are anymore. So for instance, let's just say you used to hang around a certain group of people, right? Well, when people start seeing you take pictures on social media, because we are in social media age, when people start seeing you take certain pictures with certain people on social media, they probably won't be able to notice you. Or maybe if they see you in person, they probably won't be able to notice you. You will be unrecognizable, okay? It's almost like you're going to be in some type of disguise, right? Like when you are in the woods, okay, and you see a snake, sometimes you have to see that snake move. And I'm not saying that you are a snake, but what I'm saying is, y'all, when something is camouflaged, it is hard to see. It's hard to see it. And see, this time, y'all, you're not camouflaged for the worst. You are camouflaged for the best, right? You are camouflaged for the best. Because see, what God is doing is he is protecting you from those who mean you no well, right? God is protecting you. Somebody drop in the comments and say, God is protecting me. Yes, sir. Make sure you drop in the comments, family, and say, God is protecting me, all right? Understand something, y'all. You are unrecognizable, all right? Which means the things you used to do, you're not doing them anymore. The things you used to wear, you're not wearing them anymore, all right? You done spiced it up. You done changed it up, all right? You done started talking different, moving different, okay? Understand that, y'all. And so that makes you unrecognizable, all right? They don't know who you are anymore. Moving on to the next one, family. Number two, you don't accept less anymore, okay? That's another big one. You don't accept less anymore, all right? And so let me just go ahead and say this, y'all. Maybe you was inside of this abusive relationship, abusive marriage, abusive, whatever the case is, y'all, you was in something abusive. Well, let's just say that, you left this person, okay? Or this person left you. And they done tried to make their way right back around, right? Y'all, people who need you are bad people. They like a boomerang. They always come back, right? Yeah, somebody drop in the comments and say, stay over there. Yes, sir. Make sure you drop in the comments, family, and say, stay over there, all right? But realize what I'm saying, y'all. You don't accept less anymore, all right? And so that simply means that, you have standards now, okay? They can't come back to you with the same abusive mess. They can't come back to you with the same manipulative mess. They can't come back to you, with the same things that they were doing in the past. You don't accept less anymore, okay? And that simply comes from you being reinvented and new and improved, right? Like, y'all, there was a recall on the Chevy Impala 2006 or 2005, if I'm not mistaken. And on that recall, they were saying, hey, these cars, they start fires, right? Which means they telling people you can take them back to the dealership or whatever the case is, get them fixed, whatever. It's a recall on them. Well, the new and improved ones, there's no recall. The new and improved ones, they drive better. The new and improved ones, they don't catch fire anymore. Reno, what are you saying? The new and improved Chevy Impalas, they don't accept less anymore. They're not at the lower vibration. They're not at the lower frequency of that particular car. So they had to go back, okay, and make a better version of the Chevy Impala, right? And now it's new and improved, okay? It is new and improved and reinvented. And so you have to look at yourself, okay? It was a recall on you, okay? Somebody drop in the comments and say the recall is over. Yes, sir. Make sure you drop in the comments, family, and say the recall is over. There was a recall on you, right? And now you are reinvented and new and improved, and now you don't accept less. It is what it is. If they are not to your standard, if they don't meet, your requirements, then you're not even dealing with it. Simple as that. You are not even dealing with it, okay? And so with that being said, y'all, we're going to go ahead and move on to the next one, which is number 3, okay? People approach you different. This right here is real big, y'all. People approach you different, right? So let me just say this, y'all. If a woman portray herself to be some type of way, that's how that man gonna approach her. Okay, Rena, what are you saying right now? If a woman portray herself to be a slut, I'm trying to find the best way possible, y'all. Very promiscuous, a whore, if you will, okay? I'm so sorry, y'all. Listen, ladies, this is no disrespect, but I got to get the message out clearly. What I'm saying is, if she portray herself that way, then a man is going to approach her that way, right? And so when that woman began to change her ways and change the way that she is portrayed, whenever she does that, then the right man will come along and treat her as that. See, the approach was different. Rena, why was the approach different? Because she has now reinvented herself and became new and improved. Make sense what I'm saying, y'all? She is new and improved. And it's not to say that she's perfect, okay? Or the man that approached her is perfect. But what it is to say is that she is new and improved. She is reinvented, right? And so no different from a man. Okay, let's just say a man portrays himself as this street guy, who have no common sense, okay, who is incompetent. The list goes on, the list goes on. Well, here's the thing, family. If this particular man, is portrayed as such, or he portray himself as such, then he can't get mad when he attract nothing but trouble, when he attract the wrong women, when he attract the wrong attention, when he attract the wrong type of guys who want to hang around him. He attract the wrong type of opportunities. He is portraying himself as such, okay? And so even with myself, y'all, when it comes to me, I portray myself as a businessman. I portray myself as a man of God. I portray myself as a man who is standing not only on business. A lot of people want to say I'm standing on business. Not only on business, y'all, but standing on principles, morals, integrity, dignity, right? I stand for something. And again, y'all, if you don't stand for something, then you will what? Fall for anything. And so that's what I have embodied. And even when it comes to yourself, when you are reinvented and when you have a new and improved way of thinking, okay, then people will approach you different. Simple as that. If you come off too nice, if you come off too giggly and bubbly, well, people gonna see, let me see if I can try to get around that, because she's so bubbly, so let me just see if I can, get more from her, right? Or more from him. Let me see if I can take advantage of him, okay? You have to change the way people look at you. Therefore, you can change the way they approach you. However, y'all, the third sign of you being reinvented and new and improved is people will approach you different. Simple as that, family, okay? But anyway, y'all, number 4 is going to be this, y'all. Your mind is reformed. Yes, sir. Let me say it louder for my chosen ones in the back. Listen, family, your mind is reformed. Okay? You have to understand that, y'all. When you have a reformed mind, that means that you're basically reborn again. Okay? Because everything starts with the mindset. All right? And so I know for all my Christians, when I say reborn again, I'm talking about, reborn in terms of the way that you think. Okay? I know when y'all hear reborn, y'all think about, I've been baptized. Now, I understand that, y'all. I got you. But I'm talking about how Malcolm X was, looked at as a street dude, a tramp, a pimp, somebody who had a small, minuscule mindset. And then when he went to prison and he found, Allah, and he found, God for himself, and he found, the Nation of Islam, the religion, and then he became bigger than what he was. He expanded his mind. I'm talking about that. See, I'm not talking about, being reborn as a Christian. Not saying that it's nothing wrong with that in the first place. I'm just saying that the type of reborn I'm talking about is the fact that your mind is reformed. Same thing with Malcolm X, y'all, going back to it. His mind was reformed. He changed the way he thought. He changed the way he looked at life. See, you are reinvented and new and improved when your mind is reformed. Because if you don't change your mind, you cannot change your circumstances. If you don't change your mind, you cannot change where you currently are. It is impossible. It is impossible. So understand that, family, okay? Again, your mind is reformed. This is how you know you are reinvented and new and improved, all right? Moving on to the next one, family. Number 5, which is the last one, y'all. And that's simply going to be this, y'all. You are able to handle God's blessings. Yes, sir. Let me say it louder for my chosen ones in the back. Listen, family, you are able to handle God's blessings. I'm going to speak briefly on this, y'all, but I also want to give a great example on this. And a lot of us, we deal with this. However, when you receive God's blessing, y'all, you have to be ready to receive. Somebody drop in the comments and say ready to receive. Yes, sir. Make sure you drop in the comments, family, and say ready to receive. See, whenever you have a blessing from God, you must be ready to receive. Because when he's blessing you, he's going to bless you abundantly. He may bless you with something that you probably not even ready for. Okay? This is why you have to be ready. Because if you're not ready, then you're going to mess up the blessing. Right? You kept praying for a new wife, but you didn't understand how to appreciate a new wife. You kept praying for a new husband, but you didn't understand how to appreciate a new husband. And what I mean by new, I'm talking about a good husband, a good woman, a wife, right? A lot of times, y'all, we're not mentally prepared. We're not emotionally prepared. But see, when you are reinvented and new and improved, you are prepared in all aspects of your life, okay? If you are prepared for what God has for you, somebody drop in the comments and say, I am prepared. Yes, sir. I'm talking to somebody right now. If you are prepared for what God has for you, drop in the comments and say, I am prepared. Okay? Understand that, y'all. This is a real, true fact. All right? Now, check this out, y'all. Let's just say, you have been asking for this new car. I'm using the car, y'all, because this is just the example that came to my head. But you've been asking for a new car. However, the one that you haven't been taking care of it. The one that you haven't been putting gas in it. You haven't been paying the insurance. You barely paying the car payment. And you have the nerve to want a new car. Let's just say you get the new car. Well, you do everything to that new car that you did to the old one. See, you wasn't able to handle the blessing that you had just got because you didn't take care of the old one. So follow what I'm saying, y'all. That's the same thing with anything. Whether that is a relationship, an opportunity, a new job, okay, a new marriage, whatever the case is, you have to understand how to treat it. You have to understand how to treat it, okay? So sticking to the point, when you are new and improved and reinvented, now you understand how to handle God's blessings, right? And again, y'all, this is why they say a blessing too soon is like not having a blessing at all, right? If I have a child who is, 14 years old, they don't even have their learners, but I'm talking about giving them a car. They gonna mess it up because I gave them the car too soon. They can get pulled over, get the car impounded, okay? They can get in a wreck. So many different things can happen. Why? Because it was a blessing too soon, which means it was like not having a blessing at all right? And so with that being said, y'all, I need you to understand something. If you are watching this video right now, you are reinvented and new and improved. Yes, sir. Reinvented and new and improved, okay? And so we're going to go ahead and do a recap, y'all, and then we'll conclude this video. So, number one, y'all, you are now unrecognizable, okay? Number two, you don't accept less anymore. Number three, people approach you different. Number four, your mind is reformed. And number five, you're able to handle God's blessing, okay? And also, y'all, let me say this too about number one, unrecognizable, okay? I want to use this analogy so it can get to y'all even more. When it comes to being unrecognizable, think of it like this, y'all. A beat up Toyota Camry, okay? You take that same Toyota Camry and you put it through a chop shop, and now you done spray painted it, you know, red and blue. You done put a new engine in it, a new motor in it, a new pipe, new lights, new everything. And then you take that same Toyota Camry and put it back on the same street or the same lot it was on, it'll be unrecognizable. That's what I want you to understand, y'all. When you are new and improved, you are unrecognizable, okay? New and improved and reinvented. And so with that being said, y'all already know how we do. If y'all would like to book a one-on-one session with me, purchase any one of my books, or enroll into my social influence course, you can do so by clicking the link in my description. I'm going to catch y'all in the next video. Y'all keep a rich mentality. Peace. What's good, family? It's your boy Reno. Check this out, y'all. I just dropped my social influence course, okay? Where I show you how to build up your social media platform as well as become a self-published author. Understand what I'm saying, y'all? If you want to leverage your expertise, okay, you got to publish your book. But not only that, if you want to get popping and build your community, you got to build up your social media platform. And so I put that all in one course, okay? And so all you got to do is go to the link in my bio, all right? And drop in the comments, social influence. If you want to build up your social influence, click that link in the bio and we're going to get you popping. Keep a rich mentality.